she's doing pretty good, in case you're wondering. Probably put about 3,000 miles on her so far, and not really any issues.
This is a bit of a crazy drive back because we know we got to get to the highway. We have AAA if we need a tow, but they won't come out here. So we are going as fast and as carefully as we can. She's making an awful sound.
Hi, I'm Liz, and my other half is Charlie, and we are exceptionally frugal. That's why we're traveling the U.S. in our minivan Opal, paving the way for others to see that traveling on a budget can be quite fun. We love the outdoors, and we have tried to avoid cities, do lots of hiking, and have a strange obsession with rocks. So hop in the van, and let's see what kind of adventure we can find.
Good morning. We're just packing up camp, and I realized we didn't show you guys where we stayed last night. So this is our camp. We're in the deserts outside of Moab near Klondike Bluffs. And we had a really great view over here where we've pretty much eaten every meal while we've been here. Right here we've set up our chairs and looked at those beautiful mountains. So great spot to stay. We're gonna go into Moab, check the town out, get some supplies, and find another place to camp for the night. And as you can see, it's a big ORV, ATV area.
Well, we ran out of oil, and we don't have any on us. Thought we did, but we didn't. And we're miles from town in the desert. Yeah, so this sucks. So hopefully somebody can at least give us a quart of oil.
I don't see anybody.
Yeah, I don't see anybody either. Good times. Note to self, always bring full thing of oil. Yeah, I thought so too. Well, we stopped a nice couple on the road, and they're going into town to get us some oil.
4 quarts of oil. Yeah.
However much they can get, yeah.
They're gonna be gone for a while, so we have everything we need otherwise to survive out here in the desert, just not oil. I swear the oil has got to be sitting on our kitchen counter at home.
Probably.
Like, it should have been in this van. And
but when you load everything, I mean, there's got to be something you overlook, and it just happens to be something very important.
And we never said we had it together, guys. But it's gonna work out, so we'll be fine. We'll figure out what's going on with Opal. Maybe we just ran her too hard, which we do.
Well, we're pretty much due for an oil change anyway, but I didn't think we'd be that low.
Yeah, she usually doesn't burn oil, so.
Yeah. We'll just have to keep a close eye on it. Yep. I don't see any leaks. I checked the oil filter and the little drain plug. It's fine. I know we hit a few bumps there, but it doesn't look like anything's leaking under there. But that was a horrible sound.
Yeah. But, you know, there's lots of people out, you know, maybe not immediately around us, but every once in a while people drive by. So it's the weekend. We'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yep. We'll update you later.
Yep.
While we're waiting for the nice people to come back, I wrote them a nice little letter, and I'm giving them some of our finds. Wrapped up already is a piece of petrified wood that we found in Wyoming, a piece of agate found in Conrad, Montana, and some crystal from the Bodie mine in Washington. So something to do to waste the time, and also to thank them for their kindness, because it's really going to save the day, them bringing us some oil. So just thought I'd fill you guys in.
Well, the gracious people came back with our oil, and I immediately dropped our oil cap right down in there before I even got the oil in.
Spirits are still high, guys.
I'm fine.
Me too. She's just thirsty. We still have plenty of daylight left to go get our stuff done today, and we actually got some work done. And I found a lot more cool rocks while we were waiting. Hey guys, we forgot the oil, but we remembered the drill.
That's right.
And it's charged. No, don't lose any screws.
Where'd they go?
They're in your pocket. I watched you put them in your pocket. Crazy. My shadow's in the way.
Yeah.
I'm overshadowing you.
Like, we ran her out of oil completely.
Yeah, there was just a little bit left. I don't know why we didn't check her oil. It's because we've been doing so many miles, and the time versus miles didn't
add up.
Didn't add up. This is a bit of a crazy drive back because we know we got to get to the highway. We have AAA if we need a tow, but they won't come out here. So we are going as fast and as carefully as we can. She's making an awful sound, and we'll be able to figure it out once we get closer to civilization. But it's a little nerve-wracking, but I think everything's gonna work out. Opal's a champ.
We'll see.
Yep. You're thinking?
So the battery light just came on. So we're thinking this noise that we're hearing is the alternator's fried. Which sucks.
Now, could the alternator frying be because of all the things we've been plugging into her? We've been kind of...
Yeah, we've been abusing her.
Yeah. Alright, so Opal is low on oil and she might need a new alternator, which we might be able to fix ourselves. This will be a new adventure.
This will be, as long as they have one in stock.
Yeah. Moab is a city of 8,000 people,
Yeah.
so they might. We made it to the highway, thank goodness. So if Opal needs to quit, we've got AAA, we'll get towed to a mechanic. This is the road to Moab. We found an alternator, 209 bucks. It's 20 minutes away. So
I hope that's what the issue is.
and we're hoping that's what the issue is. We'll be able to assess more once we're parked in a safe spot. And I'm downloading a video on how to change out the alternator on her. We have tools on us, but if we're at the store, we'll be able to get any tools we need.
Yeah. This sucks. Because I'm not a mechanic. I do not know much about cars at all. Like, I hope that I'm not causing excessive heat by driving her with the alternator sounding like that.
We'll figure it out, though. We always do.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying I'm not a mechanic. Like,
yeah, I mean, life goes on. It sucks. But cars do this.
Yep.
And we got out of the desert, so, or at least onto the main road in the desert. So, we're good. Might as well not let this intense drive ruin what we are driving through. These are the Canyonlands in Utah. All right, we see Moab in the distance there. And if you go that way, you go into Arches National Park, which hopefully we'll be able to explore once we figure out what's going on.
Lots of cool old cars here.
Yeah, Moab's kind of a cute town. Not super little, but not super big.
600 feet, turn right.
A little touristy, but it's beautiful.
Second South Street.
We are 1 minute away from our park. Alright, thank you. We did it, babe. You know, Charlie always underestimates himself. I do it to myself too about his mechanical abilities, but he did diagnose this. It was the alternator. And we just had it checked. We're at Napa Auto Parts in Moab, and immediately they said, yep, that's what it is. And they said that he can change it out here in the parking lot. They're okay with that. Okay, so really weird thing happened. Charlie was under the hood working on the van. Like, he must have had a scowl on his face or something.
I must have looked defeated.
I was trying to call mechanics in the car. We probably looked frustrated, but this guy, yeah, you tell them.
So this guy, this random guy, just walks up to me, and he hands me a roll of $20 bills, where he tried to, and I was like, no, it's fine, thank you, I can't take it. He's all, no, you must take it. You know, you look really down on your luck right now. It'll help pay for your alternator, because the alternator was sitting right there. And he's like, people have done it for me, so I just want to pass this along to you. And I was like, thank you so much. And turns out he gave us like almost $160, or he gave us $160.
I was like,
just a random person on the street.
It's crazy. Like,
yeah. Like, that was very strange.
We will definitely be paying that one forward.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's crazy. Like I don't know. It was, and then he just walks off, like nothing.
Yeah. Like he does this all the time.
Yeah.
But nobody does that all the time. Nobody forks out that kind of money all the time. Like, wow.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah. And then, okay, so we don't have the right tools. The parking lot here is not level. Like,
the guy in there was like, here's a crescent wrench.
Yeah. It's not working out to where we can do this reliably on the van without breaking something or, leaving it worse than we found it.
So we called all the mechanics around, and everybody's closed.
Yeah, it's the weekend right now. Everybody's closed on the weekends.
And the one that did answer, the guy that did answer said, yeah, we probably couldn't get to it soon.
Yep, not anytime soon is what he said.
Yeah. And
he didn't really have suggestions for me. So Charlie went back into the auto parts store, and he
asked him if they knew any mobile mechanics that would come out and do it for me, and they gave us 3 cards, and one of the guys said that he would come out.
And he's like a handyman guy, and he's $30 an hour, which is way cheap. He has his own tools to do it, and he's gonna come out and do it in the morning. So we're gonna have our first stealth camp, because we're not really supposed to be camping here.
No, we just asked if we could park here tonight. We didn't ask.
Yeah, but we're trying to do this cheaply, so we're not going to get a hotel. It's very tempting.
Booked.
Everything is booked too. Yeah, I looked online, and I don't know. I mean, maybe if we called, maybe there's a cancellation somewhere, but I think we're just gonna chance it and try and stealth camp. If it's an issue, then we'll try and find a hotel. But we're kind of stuck. We're stranded here.
Yeah.
So thankful that this guy's coming out. The auto parts store is closed tomorrow on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So by the skin of our teeth, we are going to get out of here with an alternator tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning. It's like almost 6 p.m. right now.
Yeah.
Wow, what a day.
And then we left and went for a walk, found this nice vegan restaurant, which was pretty cool. It was a great atmosphere. It was a vegan food truck, and everything was paid for by donation only. So it was pretty cool. So then after dinner, we went back and stealth camped in the van, which was quite an experience. This is a busy city at night.
Okay, so Charlie went to the store real quick while I got the van in stealth mode, and that little crackle light is about all there is. I'll probably still be able to fix that. It's on the driver's seat, so I think we're gonna be okay.
So then we woke up, waited for the guy. The guy finally came, and he didn't bring any tools. So
He asked him for a crescent wrench.
yeah, he asked me for a crescent wrench. So then the guy goes and he buys this cheapo set of tools from O'Reilly's in Moab, which is the only auto parts store that's open on a Sunday, apparently. And then the toolkit he buys doesn't have the right size socket. So I ended up going back and forth to this little mom and pa True Value hardware store, buying, $30 wrenches and sockets and returning this, buying that. Oh, that's the wrong size, returning this, buying that. By the time we were, on our second to last trip, the lady was like, I feel like I know you now.
When you missed something with that kit that the mechanic bought, he immediately broke one of the pieces of tools, like a wrench or something.
And then I had to go buy another one of those pieces.
And he turns to us and he said, it's okay because I was going to charge you guys for the kit and you guys can keep it anyways.
Yeah.
So we bought this
after a broken
kit.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is a long story, I know, but bear with us. It's worth it. So 3 hours into the alternator replacement, he's about done. There's just a pulley left. Sorry, there's a cute dog right here.
It's so cute. It's melting my heart.
It looks like our old dog, Angel, that we used to have. She's no longer with us, unfortunately. So 3 hours into it, the tensioner is like just almost impossible to get through. And he kind of seemed like he was just going to give up at that point, and we would be stranded.
Like, seriously, because nothing's open on the weekend in Utah.
It would have been Tuesday,
right.
And today's Sunday, before we could maybe get a tool to tighten the tensioner and put tension on the serpentine belt. I said, let's go into the store together and we'll see if there's something that we could get to tighten the tensioner. And he goes in there, looks through all the tools, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh yeah. And then we go to the back of the store, which I didn't even know the store was that big. And he starts looking at ratchet straps. And he's like, yeah, I need some ratchet straps so we can tighten that tensioner with the ratchet strap. So he tightens our tensioner with the ratchet strap, and car turns on, alternator works, no squealing of the belt. I felt it. It felt fairly tight. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Okay.
I think we're gonna be okay. And
it was a little unnerving when I said, should we return this ratchet strap set? And he said, no, keep it.
No, he said, no, keep the ratchet strap set.
Like,
We're just like, oh, yeah. So if the serpentine belt falls off, I'll have to figure out how he tightened it. And then try and tighten it again. Maybe we should get one of them maybe we should get a wrench.
Yeah.
On Tuesday when we can get one or something. So then I pay him. And he, amazingly, he is the cheapest mechanic I have ever seen. Thank God, because he, you know, you get what you pay for, though. I shouldn't be knocking him because
he got the job done.
He got the job
done, yes.
And it ended up coming to that $160, including the tool set that the strange gentleman gave us.
Which is really weird.
Which is very weird. It came to the exact amount that man gave us when I was looking stressed at the beginning of the story here in front of the auto parts store. So, needless to say, we are back on the road for now.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to stock up on groceries, which we originally planned to do yesterday. And we were only down for a day. I cannot believe that we finished this in a day. Like,
yeah, and it's Sunday in Utah.
I appreciate that man. I mean, as much as I have been dogging on him, I appreciate that man for coming out, and
it was a bittersweet experience.
it was very bittersweet.
Yeah. And when he put the tire back on because he had to remove it to get in there.
Yes.
We go to back away and we hear this crunch, crunch, crunch.
He didn't put the plastic back behind the wheel, so I ended up having to take the tire off, crawl under the car, put the plastic back under there, which is, it's not a lot of work, but I mean, I just paid this man to do all this work, so I wouldn't have to. And
he was like, bye now.
Yeah, and he literally was like, well, this goes here, bye.
He was done.
Yeah, because he got his money.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is understandable. He was swearing the whole time because it's a pain to.
Yeah.
Trust me, I did not want to change that alternator. I'm a computer guy. I'll fix your computer. I mean, I'll swap your video cards, your hard drives, your memory, all that fun stuff. But when it comes to cars, it's too many steps for me. I cannot deal with that. So I am not mechanically. I'm mechanically declined.
You've accomplished the mechanical things.
I have, but trust me, with a crescent wrench, one can only do so much.
Yeah, but now we have a really crappy toolkit on us, so we're a little more prepared, and we have oil on us. So I think we're a little bit better for this.
A little bit, yes. We're
Just
a little bit more prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lesson to have for us to learn in this experience, and moving forward, we will be a little more careful with the electrical system as we charge things, and actually double check to make sure we were prepared, because we thought we had the things on us that we did not.
Yeah.
So
the thing I think that killed the alternator was we were idling, charging a laptop, charging our Jackery, and charging all our batteries at once for about an hour the previous night, and that probably killed it. And I think it was a stock alternator, so it didn't have as many amps as the new one we put in.
Yeah, the mechanic said it was the original, which this is a 2006, so
it's 15 years old.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, well, we just thought we'd update you. I mean, that's like 15 minutes on its own. Yes. Here's a video.
Yeah, sorry guys, but
next time we'll be back on the road.
We don't have a lot of drama, so this is our drama, guys.
Yeah. This drama writes itself.
Yep.
All right.
Bye now.
Bye now.